happy day. How are you guys? Oh my goodness. I don't know, should I sit somewhere? I'm really addicted to this type of sitting somewhere, same place all the time. So today we're gonna talk about something. What can I say? It's a beautiful day, a blessed day. Where we can be. Hello, welcome guys. Yeah. Don't mind about me. I'm having a problem with the sun. The heat is too much. Even I've just run out of the room where I'm sleeping because guys, I'm melting. Have you ever melted? I'm melting. Eh? I don't know what to do. I think we should go somewhere and have a seat there. Huh? I'm melting, probably melting. The problem is the heat because where I stay, like upstairs, it's very hot. So I'm having it like a challenge. I can't stay in that room. Like when you are there, you're just taking shower every minute now and then. After every minute, like you feel like the sugar, the salt in the body is coming out. So it's a beautiful Saturday. We are blessed to be here. So there are some friends of mine who were asking me about, because I usually sometimes love doing tutorial things, and also since I've been in the market industry like for 17 years, like doing business, I've been trying up and down to see what can suit me. And usually I say, like, if you fail today, it doesn't hold you down. If you fail tomorrow, it doesn't make you to stay down. Just put yourself together, pick up yourself, and start again. That is one way to motivate yourself and also like to get the energy, to grab the energy. So today, I thought like I can share some ideas that I've been doing and they've been successful, and some of them are still working. Yeah. So whenever like this type of small businesses that you can run, and they will keep you moving on, like in order for you to sustain. The first thing I've ever tried is having a grocery. Yeah, it's a grocery. Yeah, I had a grocery and I saw it working good. The first time I started a grocery, I didn't just start like a grocery, I popped into that. No. Since I was a housewife, the first thing I did is I had some neighbors. Good morning, how are you? I had some neighbors, and I was nursing an infant, my firstborn by that time. It was 2007. I was around 6 that time. How are you, Former Isa, my brother? Thank you. I was humbled to be in your. Yeah, I love what you did. And in fact, the apps you were talking about, thank you so much. You're blessed to have them. In fact, I thought you had gone to someone's neighborhood, but the fact that I saw that your poultry laying eggs being like inside the farm, I said, "Oh, this guy, you're blessed." The stuff I told you about, I want the avocados. We'll take them by on 8th or 9th. This is it the coming week? Yeah. Someone is coming to TC. Yeah, my mama. So I'll connect you to her so you can deliver the luggages. So she will bring them to Nairobi. I saw you had good avocados because I saw you eating with Mama Elizabeth, my namesake. Yeah, thank you, my brother. I was really humbled because I've been looking for someone who can offer me the avocados. So today, that is what I'm talking here about, business ideas that I've tried and they have successfully like made me move that way. For the last 17 years, what I've tried to do and it has worked. So the first thing I did, you can do the laundry for a start if you don't have money. For the people like who are like in the other side of Nyabuhansi, when it's rainy season, even in our place, I come from Kisii, guys. It is we go to the trenches. You can have a spoon or a spade. You can take a tin and scoop sand from the trenches, mitaro. You put the sand somewhere. After you harvested the sand from that sand is for nobody. It is like the rain has brought it. Mother Nature gives it to you. So my dad told me that you gather the sand, you put it there. After maybe the rain have subsided, you can look for it's like a wire mesh. There's a wire mesh which we use to save the sand. You remove the stones, you put them aside. We have the stones which look like ballast. You put them aside, and then this sand you will just be selling it in form of wheelbarrow. Like that's how we sell it. A wheelbarrow was costing that time 200. For now, I'm out of construction a little bit for a while, but I'm going to embark that. But that is the price. When you do that, if you fill one truck, you can sell it from a cost of 7,000 to 10,000 in my home place, which is Kisii. But in Nairobi, the one truck where my entire family is staying, it's around from 12,000 to 13,000. That sand, your duty was to pick the sand from the trenches and put it there and sieve it. The fine one, the little one which has like we have the kind of ballast which is smashed, it's in powder form. So that one you put it aside. And we have another thing, you can collect stones from by the roadside. The stones, you gather them, maybe you just put them in form of a wheelbarrow, and also you can sell them. On the other thing, you can go to the market and take the groceries, like the mint leaves, the nana, the fruits, all types of fruits like bananas. You take them in form of clusters, and then you start a small business. Another thing is eggs. You don't have to start with the eggs like more. You can take a tin. We have a transparent tin which carries around 4. We have 10 liters, we have 5 liters. So the bigger one carries around 7 trays. In fact, you're selling boiled eggs with kachumbari. Kachumbari is a mix of tomatoes and onions slashed or smashed into small pieces, and then you put a little bit of chili. It will give you good money. If you have a place like in the town center, if you can sell that, I think you're gonna achieve something good, because you walking around the area, the eggs can give you in a day a profit of 700 to 1,400, just apart from selling, deducting the price of the charcoal that you use to boil the eggs, and also distributing the stuffs. You have, maybe we can call it like a paper towel. You buy it a roll or in wholesale form. You deduct the price of the tomato, the chili that you bought, the onions, the expenses you had used, and your energy, also the time you incurred. So you need to pay yourself first. That is one part of the business. And then apart from the eggs, the eggs, we have the smokies, eggs, smokies. You can cook chapati also, put it aside. So egg, chapati, and either smoky or is it a sandwich, like a bun, like a sconge, put inside with it the stuff. You can sell it at 50 bob. That is money. You can be selling like mali stuff, part of it, panties, bras, biker vests, socks. What are those? They're things I used to be like a hawker, guys. So I used to do that. I know some things. So those things, they don't cost too much. You can start from 1,000 bob. You're good to start. You can sell things like key holder, padlocks, chargers, electric appliances, earphones, power banks, It doesn't cost so much. You can start from 2,000 bob. When you go to the shops, we have the Kikuyu, our neighborhoods, the other tribe. They are good in it. Within Kisii town, within everywhere, they are everywhere. Even nowadays, ourselves, the Kisii, we have done that. So within Nairobi, I did part of it, and also I had to head to Kisii. So those stuffs, when you sell them, there's a good benefit. Like selling Mali items, guys. You can start from 2,000 or 1,500. You can sell like the basins, the buckets. Nowadays, the price has hiked up. Like the things I used to buy, like 65 bob, 50 bob, I sell it at 100. Now we can buy it from 150, and then you have to sell it at 300, 200 because of uchumi, economy in our country. So the other thing, apart from the Mali, you can sell the second-hand thrifted clothes or shoes. In fact, that is where I'm gonna come here and tell you, like, most of the things that I have been trying and doing them, and I've seen them working. So the first thing I can say is like, like the bell, you can start even from the bell of the woodies. You start from the cheapest. The woodies, you can find them in wholesale price at the price of 8,000 Kenyan money. You can do the shoes, kids shoes, they start from 88,500 to 9,000. And for the adult or mix, I've been getting it by 10,000 probably. But we have the class of the shoes you want. We have first class, second class, but you can do it. And we have the track suits. Track suits, you can find that bell from 14,000. Socks, you can find it at 13,000. That is in Kenyan money. The panty, the bell of the panty. In fact, that one, panty and socks, they are like, you won't sell them and finish maybe in 1 month unless you're in the CBD, the main center of the city. So it is like the panty is 25,000 Kenyan money, the socks is 13,000, and we have the children heavy mix grade one, which is grade A. It costs from 17,000 Kenyan bob. We have the mix of net and bed covers. Also, it ranges mostly from 18,000 to 25. It goes according to the also the country where they are coming from. Is it coming from Canada, the Japan one, or the other ones? And we have the towels. The big towels range from what was the price the other time? 23,000. The small ones ranges from 15,000. And we have the new, the new towels, like from the shop. You get them at 60 pieces by 40,000 Kenyan money. Yeah. And we have the cape, the Marvin, not this one, the Marvin, the one which is woolly. Like now it's a cold season. I had part of our country, it's kind of cold. You can get them at probably 11,000 here, there. Sometimes the prices vary from where you are picking them from. Yeah, the person who's selling them to you. And also we have the cotton dress. You can find it at 11,000. We have the school bags, which usually are like around 30 to 60 pieces. You can find them at 20,000 Kenyan money. That is a business you can start from. And what are those I haven't mentioned? We have the ladies trench coats. Nowadays, that's the cheapest, 8,000, and you're good to start. Mind you know that this business, if you can't find a good place to sell, the first thing you have to look for the location. Where are you selling those items from? Like you can find them from 8,000. Like 8,000, it will double up or triple. It can give you around 24,000 after you've sold them. That is good money. We have rubber shoes, which are mostly canvas. Second-hand thrifted shoes, people love them because sometimes you find them the original. You can find the other ones the people love. The most expensive shoes which we buy in the shops, which is original, you can find them in the second-hand thrifted clothes and shoes, bells. It is good. It ranges from 27,000. And we have, what is it again? The heavy blankets. Heavy blankets, you will find the smaller ones at 15,000 and the big ones at 25,000. The bed covers, I told you, from 16,000. So I think that is what I've ventured in. Apart from that, I used to sell like tomatoes. Nowadays, I don't know, but I used to buy it. I started to be counted, like someone will count for you the tomatoes, like three for 20. You go, you sell it one at 10 bob so that you can get 3 bob. But sometimes you get it at 520, 620. So you just go and see the size and then you specify. That is a kibanda. It's like a grocery. When you mix your grocery with a lot of items, it gives you more benefit than specifying like two things like skuma wiki, spinach, cabbage, tomato, and onion. So for me, I started like selling vegetables. I added bananas, ripe bananas, and the green ones, the one for cooking. Also, I added charcoal. I'm sorry, my English sometimes is not English because when you stay with different cultures, you forget the language you usually talk. So we have the pineapples, sugarcane. I used to bring it like full. I cut it. I measure it. I buy full at 15 bob, but I cut it because of carrying, because I had also to buy the traditional vegetables we call the nightshade, managu, and saga, which is the spider plant. So those ones I used to go like Dikomba. I buy the traditional vegetables. I go to Marikiti. Marikiti is where I will find the ndoma, the arrowroots. I'll find the sugarcane. I'll find the bananas. I'll find the potatoes, and also the onions, round onions, spring onions, the bananas, both the ripe and the other stuff, but mostly the green ones. The ripe one, I had to go to the main place where I was staying in Kayole. I buy it from the market near there because carrying also it's a headache. So you have to carry like Mukikuyu, you put the sack, a long sack like this. You you hold it with kiondo, and the sack is this. And then I had to hold something and here and here. And mind you know that you're passing by, either you can pass through the flyover because sometimes the traffic jam. That is the time which is in between. I do that from 3 a.m. up to 5 p.m. I go back so that I can prepare my daughter. Sometimes it reached, I started early up to the time she started school, like up to grade 1. That is the time I had to vacate to the other side of, from Nairobi to Kisii. So I've done it for a long time. It has been sustaining me. It is so good. Even now, I miss that business because, you know, guys, money, fast money, the money which pops up, exactly money that time. Oh my God, I'm telling you, if you're used to like to get money every day, that is the business you can run to. Because like some customers, the clients can come, peel for me the potato, mix it with different types of vegetables, traditional vegetables, and they can tell you cut for me the pineapple. And also I had to put the watermelon. So daytime I'm selling fruits, like I can sell like kind of a pudding. It used to go. I didn't have even a fridge. I didn't know about that. And I was staying in a single room, guys. And mind you know that why are they doing that? Someone can used to come like the neighbors. They say, I have clothes to be washed. So can you do it for me the round? I do it in 30 minutes time. I have a benefit of 500 bob. And some were so lenient. They were so good. Like they were kind and generous. They can give you, take this robe of bread and tea, which is in the thermos. I'll make this tea and I'm going to work. Just take my key, or the key. Sometimes they put it in the they put the key in the door. There's somewhere the space where you put a padlock. So I used to go and do that. I used to enjoy, guys. That is the best business I've ever done, and we never missed food. I used to pay bills. Even it reached a time my late hubby became reluctant. Like he said, "You're making more money than me." So I stopped working. I quit. He was working in Unilever by that time, and also he was working also through an NGO called Uzima Foundation. They used to sponsor kids, uh, the orphans, the less fortunate, and also they used to fundraise for the church, which are in remote areas of people who don't who shelter in trees and then they worship there. So they used to build for them. So they used to work with people from the government of Czech Republic, from a European country. That is where they used to work from. He had friends from, like a group of 15 to 30 people. Yeah, sometimes they were the ones who were sponsoring the project. So for him, it was like an overall person to take care of it and provide for the necessary. So from there, that is where I gathered the strength to do the other stuffs. See that? It was so nice because it gave me the motivation to do a lot, and that is the strength that I gathered. And also, I used to do the soap, the liquid soap. Also, there's what we call kero. Kero is the brown stuff. When your toilet becomes full, you you put like one lid, this lid, the stuff of it, and the toilet, and the toilet goes down if it was like full. Yeah, I don't know how it acts, but it acts like, can I say, a catalyst, something like that. I used to sell that. So you buy it at 150 or 125, uh, for 125 Kenyan money. I'll sell it at 300 to 350. So the only thing I do, I measure. You have the measurements. For 500, for 5 liters, there's a specific amount. That's the one which costs at 125. And then for the one for 10 liters, if it was, you calculate like times 2. So by now, the latest one I bought, the chemicals, I bought the one for 10 liters or 20 liters. Yeah, I guess it was 20 liters. I bought it at 530 Kenyan shillings. Nowadays it's everywhere. By that time we used to have a problem. We used to go to River Road. Apart from River Road, we used to go where I was staying, Kayole, place called Kwa DC. That's where I used to find those chemicals. But when you are preparing the soap, you don't need, you are not supposed to prepare it in a place which is like indoors. You need to either to do it in the window or in an open space, because those are chemicals and they are flammable. In fact, when you're mixing it, you can see a smoke coming out. And also when you do it, uh, after you've done it, you leave it to settle down, the foam to settle down, and then you do the packaging. But before you do the packaging, that's when you add the perfume. The perfume, you need to put it a little bit, like a drop. If it's 20 liters, you see, like you can use even a spoon or the small lid, this one. Because if you put too much of the perfume, the soap becomes diluted. I don't know how, but the products, you have to mix them. Like there are the specific products, you need to mix them together at first before you start putting water, and then the color and the perfume is the last thing you can put. It is a good business. In fact, that one used to like help me. So thank you so much, guys. I think I've inspired someone who's been looking for something to do. And also farming, guys. I'm telling you, farming sometimes If you fall into good hands of a season, I'm telling you, you won't quit. But you need also to keep on doing that. Yeah. So the other thing I can like say, also online writing, like if you can be a tutor, like English, it's good to different countries, to people who want that, but also it takes time to find a client. Like marketing yourself up to that level takes time. Also, I used to like, if you don't have time, like you have time, instead of sitting, you can go to the salons and help people to remove their braids. And also, you can also go to the cafes where they're making fries, like chips. You help to peel the potato. They will pay you like 40 bob, 50 bob. Thank you so much, guys, because my background is having another voice. Someone is watching something. I need to wrap up here and appreciate you. That is for a day. See you in the next, and then we will talk about something different again. Bless you.